So I think this is a good location for me to give you a quick tour of the areas of the Roman theatre at Cartagena and to show you all the basic parts within a Roman theatre. So we'll start with the audience part first. Just behind me, if you like, there is a seating area. Starting from the lowest part, where you can see a white band. These are made of more luxurious material of marble, possibly, and these are for the very important people. Just above that is the middle seating area, which are open for the general public, but are generally reserved for men, so Roman men. And above that, at the top, which if I just move the camera, you can't quite see on this angle, but it's roughly where the church buildings are. That's the top area, which is open for slaves, women, all the other people not included in the previous two areas. If you want to know the specific Roman names, the seating area is called the Cavea, an enclosure. The bottom part is called the Imo Cavea, the middle part Media Cavea, and the top part the Summa Cavea. Below the seating area, the seating is arranged in a semicircle around the semicircular orchestra, which is where the dancing and takes place and the musicians often are. So the seating area and the stage is separated by a low entryway. You can see a lintel just behind me there, showing a dedication. This Roman theatre here at Cartagena was dedicated to Gaius and Lucius, the two sons of Augustus, and you've got one lintel showing a dedication on this side and another one on the other side. This is one of the possible ways of entering the Roman theatre. Here in Cartagena, you could also use tunnels going into the middle of the seating. These are called formitoria, or in singular formitorium. You may also be able to access the Roman seating area from the top as well through stairways going up on the external side. Now you see that two red columns there just on the side of the lintel. This is where the front of the stage is, so the proskyna, if you want the Roman term. Here in that wooden area, that's the area called the proskyna, is where the acting takes place. In front of that, there is a possibility of drawing the curtains in the front of the stage. For the Romans, the drawing of the curtain takes place by drawing a curtain up with a rope or a string from the bottom of the proskyna upwards. So unlike us, they don't draw the curtains from the side, or they don't drape it from the top, they pull the curtains up. So that's the proskyna where the acting takes place. Behind that, you can see a big pillar there. Originally, it would have been one big tall building. That would be called the skyna. This is the stage building where actors would get changed or where props would be stored. From the top, you can also hang certain scenery, and you can change those sceneries depending on what is taking place in the play. Behind this particular theatre, and for a few theatres, including the ones in Pompeii, the large theatre in Pompeii, there's actually an enclosure on the back as well, which you can no longer see, with a colonnade forming a square around a central, perhaps grassy space. Maybe that's where the actors hang out. Certainly in other times, people might use it as a leisure area. It certainly would be a good space. I have neglected to mention that actually, and today it's in February, it's not particularly hot, but it's certainly nice to have the sun behind my back. It will be in the summer. So in the Roman theatre, at the top, there will be a little niche, little space for you to hang an awning above the top of the theatre, which just provides some shade. So these are the basic features of a Roman theatre applying here in Cartagena.